Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Miss Henderson. I'm one of the American Literature teachers here at Georgia Cyber Academy. So if you chose the ABCs of American Literature for your presentation, or I'm sorry, for your project, your end of the year project, then this is just a help video to kind of explain exactly what you need to do to be successful and walk through each step for the project. So the ABCs of American Literature, it's due Friday, May the 11th. You're going to essentially create a PowerPoint, Prezi, or Google Slides assignment with 7 slides. So on the slides, you will choose keywords that begin with the letters of the alphabet. So either A through M or N through Z. Up to you to pick if you want to do the first half or the second half of the alphabet. But you're not doing both. You're just picking one, either A through M or N through Z. You're going to have 2 letters and their corresponding words will go on each PowerPoint slide. Along with the word, you will write a paragraph. So in that paragraph, you will do one of the following. Either you may make a connection between the word and a text that we've read, or you may make a connection with the word and a quote from a short story. Option 3, make a connection with the word and a literary device. So you can look at a PowerPoint template in the OHS to kind of help you, guide you with the format. And also at the end of this recording, I'm going to show you an example of what a potential slide may look like. Okay, so what is required? Half of the alphabet is included. So either you choose the first half, A through M, or the second half. That's a typo. That should be N through Z, obviously, not B. So N through Z. You must make a connection to 4 of the following text, at least 4 of the following texts somewhere on those 7 slides. So here's the text that you can choose from: of Plymouth Plantation, the Declaration of Independence, Walden, The Raven, The Great Gatsby, and The Glass Menagerie. All right, let's go ahead and look at the second slide. You must include 4 direct quotes from any of the following short stories. Any of the Harlem Renaissance poems from the semester, a Wagner matinee, a Warren Path, Faulkner's Nobel Prize speech, or Kennedy's inaugural address. You must include description, example, or connection of 5 of the literary items. And here's the literary terms you can choose from: theme, central idea, foreshadowing, tragic flaw, imagery, flashback, rhetorical devices, and rhetorical techniques. And then you must have effective and thoughtful images that relate to American literature. So that means you should have some type of image to represent each letter. And it should be symbolic in some way, okay? So if you're writing something about the Glass Menagerie, don't just throw a picture of Tom Wingfield on there. It can be a picture of him, but it should be something symbolic, something that kind of analyzes the character on a deeper level, not just like a portrait of him, okay? So here is what I'm talking about. So here's an example. If you choose the first half of the alphabet, so A through M, A is for apathy. So apathy means a lack of interest. Tom in the Glass Menagerie is apathetic about his role as the man of the house. Tom's apathy is evident when he tells his mother, "I'd rather somebody picked up a crowbar and battered out my brains than go back mornings." He doesn't want that responsibility, so he plans to leave without a second thought about how life will be for his mom and sister. So that's a well-developed paragraph. It has your textual evidence. It has your vocabulary word, and then it also alludes to a text. And you can see down here, I've got my image, this artistic drawing of Tom Wingfield, and it's it kind of analyzes the character and his different facial characteristics and how he carries himself. So that's an example. So just to note, if you choose that example, then you'll continue making slides. So you'll have A, B on this slide, and then you'll do C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, and M. Okay? All right, let's look at one more example. So if you choose the latter half of the alphabet, N through Z, This is an example. N is for name. So what's in a name? Everything sometimes. If a company wants to sell their product, they sometimes get a big name star to promote it. This is the rhetorical device called ethos. The basic idea is that if I think the celebrity is credible, I will want to buy the product because he or she told me that I should. And here's a interesting symbolic picture analyzing the Wheaties box. O.J. Simpson with Hertz, and then Mr. Bill Cosby with Jell-O. So, in real life, Michael Jordan has no idea, what goes in and makes up Wheaties, or, he's not a nutritionist. He's a basketball player, so he really doesn't know anything about it. However, Michael Jordan's face in this box of Wheaties is going to sell a lot more boxes of Wheaties than, the scientist that, studies, the food pyramid or something like that. So that's an example of a thoughtful picture to go along with it. So just to note, if you were to choose this example, you would continue working through the remainder of the alphabet. So P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Okay, so that's just a couple of examples and kind of walking you through the various steps of the assignment. If you have any questions about the ABCs of American literature, please do not hesitate to email me. My email is kehenderson@gacyber.org. That's KEHENDERSON@gacyber.org. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.